Hey everyone, it's Barb Teckle. I hope you are doing well. We are into June, yay! Summer is here. Well, at least it's here in Wisconsin. We still have how many weeks of spring? 2 or 3 weeks yet officially of spring. But man, we are into the hot and humid, not this girl's favorite weather, but got to deal with it, right? So this week, for the week of June 6th, I'm going to sort of do like I did last week. It's going to be you get to pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to pick a card also. Well, let me tell you the decks I'm working with. That will help a little bit. We're going to do a general theme again. And for the general theme, I'm pulling a card from the Oracle of Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid. I think this is a beautiful deck. There's not a card in here I don't like. It's very inspirational, very uplifting. So, if you want to start with a deck of Oracle cards, this is a great deck to start with because it's very inspiring, very uplifting. So we're going to pick the main theme, which will be from that deck. And then as far as the animal, today I wanted to work with the Divine Dog Wisdom cards. This is actually a deck that I work with when I do readings for people and their animal friends. And there's also a cat card, though it's a cat deck, though I can't think of the title right now. It's up there. Oh, where did it go? I don't know where I put it. Anyways, there's a cat deck also. So when I work with clients and their pets, I pull from these decks as well for those specific readings. And I'm telling you, the dog always has the most amazing message for their person that fits so in line with their reading. And I love it when that happens because there's always a healing moment in that and there's a way forward with that. So that's what I love about these cards. So our main theme, let's pull the card for that. What that is going to be, this one's speaking to me right here. Endless possibilities. Why does that sound familiar to me? I feel like either I was talking to somebody about endless possibilities, or maybe I've drawn this card before, or maybe I've drawn it for myself recently. I don't know, but endless possibilities. Well, that could be anything and everything, right? So for the week of June 6th, let's keep our mind, let's not get trapped in thinking we know the way forward for whatever situation that is for you, whatever challenge you're facing, but let's open up. I really love how I'm looking at this, and there's a star in the middle of her forehead, which is right in line with her intuitive center, the chakra center, the third chakra, and it's going up into the universe. The universe has all the answers. And along with the universe, when you follow the stars up, that's also going up into your higher self, which is connected to the universe, and then bringing that down into your physical body, bringing that down through the intuitive center of your brain. All right, and that's, oh my gosh, just think. I just love that. Endless possibilities. And that's where your imagination gets to come in and just run wild and be free and just think about, again, don't get trapped into it has to go this way or that way. Just let your mind run wild and see what happens. So that's the theme, endless possibility. And so did you pick your card number 1, 2, or 3? I'm kind of like drawn into this card, so I just stopped for a moment there, just being mesmerized by it. So I'm going to do it a little backwards this week. So if you pick card number 3, that's the card I'm going to choose first. And this is for you. Stick around though, because all the cards usually have some message for you. Patience, any day now. So we have this dog waiting to have this steak. How often does a dog get treated to steak? And so he just knows if he can be patient, his owner eventually might let him have just a small piece of steak. But when we look at patience and any day now, so if you pick card number 3, this could be speaking to the fact that you need to keep having patience in regards to endless possibilities, because sometimes with endless possibilities, it does require patience. So often we try to control something and then it doesn't turn out the way we expect it to turn out. Then we lose patience. So the theme of endless possibilities, and if you pick card number 3 in patience, sometimes the answer doesn't come right away. Sometimes it's not meant to come right away. Sometimes the universe has something bigger in store for you, and you just have to get out of your own way. And that is going to require patience. I'm always working on this one too. So you're not alone in that if you pick card number 3. I think we all are in some degree, aren't we? It just depends what our challenge is, our situation is, what it is that we, sometimes struggle with. We all have our thing. We all have our thing. So if you pick card number 2, your message for the week from the Divine Dog Wisdom cards. I love this deck because, well, it was in part put together by a psychologist, Randy Horn, and then his partner, Barb. Randy Crutcher, excuse me, and Barb Horn. I said that backwards. She's a soul collage facilitator. That's how I learned about her, because I'm a soul collage facilitator as well. I was trained in that. So I love the psychological component to it. I like the deeper aspects of the teachings from these cards. So, oh, wow. Oh, this fits in line with patience too. It usually does. The cards always go together. And that's why I say stick around, even though if you picked card number 1, whatever card you picked, there's going to be a whole overall message here as well. So endless possibilities, again, is the theme. Surrender. Let it go. This card has shown up at times with client readings. Because so often, again, we try to control things. We try to control a certain outcome because we think that is the outcome we're supposed to have, instead of being open to what all the possibilities and what is truly in our best interest, instead of trusting in that. And in trusting in that, we have to surrender. We have to let go of that control. And gosh, I'm just thinking about, I wrote about in my latest memoir, I'm Fine Just the Way I Am, when I had to surrender and trust on telling this secret to the 2 people I knew I was going to tell first, which was my husband and my mom. I was so afraid. I had so much fear about sharing that secret with them. And I just remember going to bed that night and I surrendered and I let go of whatever the outcome was going to be. Was I still scared? Yeah, I was. But the minute I made that intention to surrender, it's like this new possibility of what could really come from that came into my being that hadn't been there before. So I know that's a kind of a big, deep one, but whatever it is for you that you are trying to hold on too tight to, whatever situation or challenge that is, your card is saying this is the week for you to surrender into whatever other possibilities that aren't even in your imagination right now. But if you surrender, you kind of let that block go and allow. Just allow is a big word, isn't it? Doesn't think about control versus the word allow. Control feels tight, constricted. Allow just feels so relaxing and so much more open and peaceful and free. And that's what surrender brings you. All right. I like that these 2 dogs are the same color too. Very soft, almost. This one almost looks a little yellow, but like that tan color, but very soft color. Be gentle with yourself. Patience and surrender is really about being patient with yourself. All right. I meant to say being gentle with yourself. I said that wrong. So if you pick card number 1, this is your card. So far we have patience and surrender when we're looking at all the endless possibilities that are available to us, no matter our challenge or situation. All right, card number 1. Oh, perfect. I like that I went 3, 2, 1. There was a reason for this. Awakening, eyes wide open. So let me take a moment here and let me just look at awakening and eyes wide open. So when we can practice more patience and we can surrender and let go of what we feel the outcome should be, we are awakened to so many more possibilities again that we don't we that aren't even in our consciousness in the moment. So if we are trying to control something and we don't have patience and waiting, I know what I want to say. I'm not finding the words. When we surrender and have patience, we are awakened to a different reality, to a different realm that we had not considered. And within that, we are more easily able to tap into our intuition where the truth lies. That's what awakening is about, is trusting that intuition. We are all born with a natural intuitive sense, and then society just takes it out of us, just beats us down. So we have to be really strong and patient and more open to letting go of a control of how we think things should turn out in order to awaken to these new possibilities. Wow, I love this. I love this for the week. And just look at the posture of this dog as well. Um, first of all, we look at patience, and that dog's really intent on that steak, and he's really got to be patient. And then when you surrender, you relax a little bit more, don't you? Right? And then when you awaken, you relax even more. And your eyes are open now, and you understand at a deeper level than you did before. And that just causes your whole body to feel more relaxed, your mind to feel more relaxed, to know that everything is going to be okay. And just look, he's cuddled up and cozy and happy and serene and peaceful. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I hope you enjoyed that reading too. I really did. Um, Again, in the endless possibilities, there's so much more in this world than we can see, and it's really being with our inner self and really trusting in our intuition that we are gifted these portals to open up into that have our best and highest good in mind for each of us. So I hope you have a great week. I hope your card was exactly what you needed to hear and that it's helpful for you. And, and I got to just say, because this is popping into my mind too, looking at these cards and thinking about the symbolism with dogs, they're so loyal to us. And I think that is such a big teaching from them, is to be loyal to ourselves, to be loyal to living our best lives, to taking care of ourselves in the best possible way that we can. So have a great week, everyone, and I'll be back again next week and hopefully with a new deck that I get to share with you. All right. See you then. Take good care. Bye-bye.